this out. Afternoon, everybody. Christian here. Today I've got a lot to share with you. I'm super excited, so let's just see where this goes. The first thing I want to share with you, I'm like halfway through an 8-day fast. By the time this is uploaded, it'll be almost over. I got that idea from Hadessa Esther. I'll link her channel below. But anyway, this particular fast that I'm on has been extremely beneficial to me. Like I said, I'm halfway through it already. There's just been like this weight that's been really almost depressing. I don't know how to describe it. It's just been a real difficult time. And so I've been, fighting the best way that I know how. And I just felt in my spirit that I should do a fast, and I just didn't want to commit to a 30-day fast or something like that, and I really wasn't looking to commit to any kind of a fast. And then I saw on her channel, on her video, she was talking about this 8-day fast that she was coming off of, and I thought, 8 days is not that much, and I'm gonna fast what I'm gonna fast, and then just do that for 8 days. And so it took me a couple days after that before I finally committed and said, yes, I'll do that. So I started doing that, and it has been a world of difference. It's just that spirit of heaviness has been lifted. Now, I want to share with you a prophetic word the Lord gave me, and it came to me in the form of a dream. I'm going to share, like I said, the whole thing with you, and then I'll give you what insight I have on the actual dream. I see myself in this dream preparing to give a prophetic word to the body. And I know that the message I'm about to give is a prophetic word that the Lord gave me that simply says, I have saved the very best for last. The second part of the dream, I am laying on my bed and my wife is laying beside me, but we're facing different directions, or at least she is. She's rolled over, faced the other direction, and she's on her phone. And she says something to me, but she's faced a different direction than I am, and I can't hear her very well. And it sounds like she's mumbling, and so I make some statement to the effect of, like, I can't understand what you're saying, and she gets a little bit frustrated with me, and finally she rolls over and starts to show me what's on her cell phone. And she's showing me that people are contacting her. Lots of people are contacting her on her phone. I guess it's like Facebook or something like that. And actually one of the people that she's showing me, I don't see it with my eyes, but she's telling me about it, is my ex when I was a kid. And that person had contacted my wife and was saying things to her, encouraging things, positive things. The very next scene, the last scene in this dream, I see myself walk outside onto my porch where I often go to pray in the morning. And as I go out there, I kind of scan the yard, and I look, and in the middle of the yard I see a black trash can that you might take outside, or maybe you leave it outside and you take trash bags out to it and you fill up this black trash can, and then you bring it out so the trash can come by and pick it up, right? So I see this black trash can turned upside down and standing in the middle of the courtyard or front yard of the apartment complex in which I live. And when I see it in the dream, I think, wow, there must have been a storm last night that I didn't know about. That was the end of the dream. Okay, so this is the insight that I have on the dream. When I woke up, I was, okay, what does this mean, Lord? When I first saw the part about delivering a word to the church about the best being saved till last, I recognized that in the dream, I'm preparing to give this word. I hadn't given it yet. So I held on to the dream. I'm like, I don't want to share this yet because I don't know if it's timely. Should I do that now or just wait? So I've been holding on this dream for the past week or so until today, when I was actually reading through the scriptures, just through my everyday random distribution of reading. I came to the book of John, chapter 2, and this is in the Message translation, verses 9 through 10. The very end of it says, "But you have saved the best till now." And when I read that, I was like, it's time now to tell you guys this word that God is wanting me to share with you. And so I just did. The rest that I understand about this dream is that God's showing me two things. One, what God's about to do for you is going to cause people who have been paying you no mind, really could care less what you're doing right now, to stop and take notice of you and to seek you out. On the other side, on the flip side of that, there's also a storm coming. Now, I've talked about this in the past. There's a blessing that God's pouring out on his people, but there's also another side to that coin, okay? There is a day of judgment, a time of judgment. God does not strike you the moment you do something wrong. If you continuously walk in disobedience, it looks like for a while that you're getting away with it, but that's not actually the case. The word tells us that it's not a quick, it's not a speedy punishment, therefore people continue in sin. Well, there is a day when God says, enough's enough, now's the punishment. And that's at the point where you realize, man, I shouldn't have been doing what I was doing. God told me not to do it, I disobeyed, and now I got what I had coming to me. Well, God was showing me in this dream that that storm is also coming. So though he's going to also be blessing his church, the body of Christ, he's also going to be smacking the wicked, and so to speak. And it's interesting that the storm happens and I'm not even aware of it. All I will see is the trash, the garbage turned upside down and on display in the front yard, right? So there's certain people's lives are about to get really bright and happy and joyful, and then there's other people who are about to have their lives turned upside down. That's the interpretation that I have from this dream at this point in time. Again, if there's anything that you see about the dream that you'd like to share, feel free to comment below. I'm always open to that, okay? As always, I upload every couple of days. I don't want to say exactly how many days because I like to be a little bit free to just upload when I want. But you can hit the share, like, and subscribe if you'd like to support this channel. That's the only type of support that I accept, so please don't offer any other kind, all right? God bless, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.